Thanks so much for coming out this late and towing my car.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm just up the road about a mile or so, just past the light where the Dunkin' Donuts is. God, this has just been the worst day. I went to lunch this afternoon and I lost my wallet somewhere, and now on my way home my car overheats.
If you are blue, if you are sad, if you're depressed, upset, or unbelievably mad, you get a big lift when you're talking with a depressed Persian tow truck man.
So anyway, how are you doing tonight?
If I had the day you just described, it would be paradise. My day, how you say, is sucked.
Long day, huh?
From 6 in the morning to 12 at night, I work all night, towing cars, always. In my home country, I was the governor of Now I drive all night, always, and I pick up, how you say, a-holes. Always a-holes, all day, from 6 in the morning to 12 at night, 18 hours a day, 6 days a week, always. No overtime, minimum, nothing, always.
Why don't you quit?
I have 10 kids, 10 kids, and my wife, she does not work, and she is big from the kids too, not tall, out, and she is mean, and I scared of her. I have to sleep with one eye open, and one foot on the door, and one hand like a hello. She is like how you say, hello, Sasquatch.
Well, with 10 kids, no wonder, you know. My wife and I, we have a little boy ourselves.
I have 9 boys. 9 boys and only 1 girl.
You wish you had more girls?
No.
Oh.
Girls are bad. Always bad. Always. And my girl is big like the mother. Very big and disrespectful too. She said to me, Papa, you stupid. Papa, you ugly. Papa, you smell like a pool of fresh urine.
At least you have your boys, huh?
They are bad too. Always fighting like monkeys with dirty monkey paws. Hello, hello, hello. They grab at me and say, Papa, where is the candy? Papa, where is the candy? If I do not show up in my house with an Abba Zaba in one pocket and a 3 Musketeer in another and a Twix on top of my head, they beat me with sticks. They are like how you say, the LAPD.
That is awful. Gee, how old are they?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 29.
Wow. That's a pretty big gap between those last two there, huh?
My wife, Shandala, the Sasquatch,
Yeah.
she ran away from me and disappeared for 19 years.
Oh.
I finally track her down in Dallas, Texas, where she is having sex with a man named Earl. And I get so angry, I run over and I cut off his, how you say, in the area down in the where the...
You cut off his penis?
No, I cut off the sack that holds his chamalala. He never have sex with my wife again, never, always, and never he will not to do that. He get me so upset, I get sick. I'm sick now, I'm sick from the stress. There's so much stress with the, always.
What, do you have a problem with your stomach there or something?
You tell me, cowboy. I cough, I bleed, I sneeze, I bleed. I laugh during a Julia Roberts film, I bleed. He's bad, always bad. You tell me about bad, he's bad.
Oh, well.
Always.
Have you seen a doctor? I mean...
I have no money, do you not listen always? I had 10 kids, I work 18-hour days. The girl is disrespectful. The boys are monkeys that grab at me for candy. My wife is a Sasquatch. I cut off a hello. I cough, I bleed, I wave to the president, I bleed. He's bad, always bad, everywhere, always. Bad, it fades to black. I wake up, I wish I were dead, and I'm alive, and it's always bad.
Oh, that's my house. My house is right up there.
Okay.
Listen, you know, I feel kind of stupid complaining about my day.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, best of luck to you, and thanks again, really.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I wish I was dead. Always.
If you are blue, if you are sad, if you're depressed, upset, or unbelievably mad, you get a big lift when you're talking with the depressed Persian tow truck man.
Now I got the flat.
You can just tow my car to the gas station. My dad's gonna meet me there.
No problem.
My dad was so mad on the phone, and this wasn't even my fault. The guy ran a red light. And I know he's gonna make me pay for the repairs. My dad is just like that. God, this sucks.
If you are blue, if you are sad, if you're depressed, upset, or unbelievably mad, you get a big lift when you're talking with the depressed Persian tow truck man.
You know, you are so lucky. You don't have to deal with parents anymore.
Think again, sister. My whole family live with me. 19 people. Only one shower. Everybody use one shower. Everyone is very hairy. Do you know what the drain looks like after 90 people use the shower? It's very dirty and very hairy. It is like, how you say, hello. Madonna's
19 people, wow. I hope you have a big house.
is one-bedroom apartment in Glendale. The south side, not the good side. Always people everywhere, nothing, always, never. If I go to pick my nose, there is already a finger there. If I go to wipe my ass, there is already somebody waiting. If I go to make love with my wife, there is already somebody there saying, thumbs up, I got her first.
You know, I'm an only child, and I always wanted to be part of a really big family.
Then you are stupid. You are like, how you say, Corky from Life Goes On. My favorite show is Dorman and Greg. All I want to do is watch Dorman and Greg and hear the jokes. So I say to my family, shh, be quiet during Dorman and Greg. Hear the jokes. Are they quiet? No! Never, always. I hear them fight. I hear them laugh. I hear them cry. I hear them poo. Always I hear them. Don't be quiet during Dharma. Dharma's going to say a joke. Hey, Greg, I just came home and that's what I hear. I hear that.
You know, at least your dad isn't mean.
Don't make me laugh, because laughing makes my gums bleed.
Your dad is mean too.
24/7/11. Always. When I was a young boy, I would go to sleep, and every night my father would creep into my bedroom and say, wake up, your mama just killed herself. Your mama just killed herself. And I would say, why, Papa, why? And he would say, just kidding, be smart.
That is awful. Where was your mother during all of that?
I hate my mother. I hate her like NSYNC's new single. She would say, I was very fat. She would say, here, piggy, 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 piggy. Dance on your hooves for food, piggy, piggy, piggy. I go to slaughter you for breakfast, piggy, piggy. Always she say that, piggy. Happy birthday. I hate you, piggy, piggy. Go die. Always. She was bad. Always.
Oh my God, that's awful. Gosh, I hope you never wrecked your dad's car.
We had no car to wreck. We had nothing but an old warthog to ride around on. One day my father, he come to me, he say, you touch that warthog, I will cut off your head. Yeah, do you know what I mean with the hella? I do the...
I get it, yeah.
I was 14. I did not want him to cut off the hella. It was important to me. I play with it all the time.
Let me guess, you did. You touched the warthog and your dad got really mad.
No, he got killed by our neighbor.
God, I'm sorry.
Don't be. Was best day of my life. I came over to just view the body and giggle. Who laughing now?
Well, that's a good way to look on the bright side of things, you know?
What is the bright side? All day I pick up little girls who don't know how to drive. And I live in Glendale off the off-ramp by the freeway with one shower. Every day pull a mass of hair like Madonna's Camilla out of the shower. I cannot make love to my wife without taking a number. I cannot watch Norma and Greg without hearing a little...
There's my dad right there. Just pull over.
All right.
You know, hey, thanks for talking to me. I feel a lot better.
You don't feel blue, you don't feel sad, you don't feel depressed, upset, or even slightly mad, 'cause you had a chat with an even sadder cat, the depressed Persian tow truck man.
I wish I was dead!
Thank you so much for picking me up. My car breaks down on the side of the road, and no one is willing to stop and help me. You know, I would hate to think that it had anything to do with racism, but, I don't know. It had made me wonder after the 100th car passed me by. You know, that's pretty sad, huh?
Not as sad as being Middle Eastern in America these days.
When you're talking with the depressed patriotic Persian tow truck man.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I can't imagine what you must be going through right now. But it's obvious to me that you're very patriotic.
Hell yes, lady. USA all the way, all the time, always.
So how long have you been in this country?
19 years. I'm a citizen. Legal. Look. Here, I have my green card, my social security card, my Blockbuster frequent rental card. I love this country. Favorite movie, America's Sweethearts. Favorite television show, Love American Style. Favorite newspaper, USA Today. I love this country. You want me to go on?
Oh, no. Please, you don't have to convince me.
Oh, yes, I do, lady. I have to convince everybody, all the time, always. But I don't mind at all. I love this country. I love it. My wife and I, we are expecting a baby. If it is a boy, we are going to name it Benjamin Franklin. If it is a girl, Bonnie Franklin. I bet I know more about this country than you do.
Well, I don't know about that. Do you know the preamble to the Constitution?
Do you?
Actually, I do.
Then let's do it to it, brown sugar. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty for ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America! High five! All right.
Wow, you know what? You are all right, Mofaz. You really are. And I'm glad you're in this country. I'm glad you love this country. You know, it just so happens that I have a lot of friends that are Muslim.
So do I, but I am not Muslim. To me, Muhammad is a boxer. I was raised without religion. You know what I worship now?
What?
Television. My Bible is TV guide. I can't help it. I love this stuff. I care about who is the father of Rachel's baby on Fred. I believe the love between Niles and Daphne is real. I believe it this much, I do. You know, I think Scrubs is going to be a hit.
My husband and I, you know, we really don't watch television on the weekends. You know, we kind of feel like it gets in the way of our sex life.
You know what gets in the way of my sex life?
What?
My wife. Always.
Mofaz, I think she doesn't want to have sex with you because she's pregnant.
Oh, no. She has sex, all right. Just not with me. You see, my wife loves this country in her own special way. She has sex with our congressman.
Well, I guess it's nice to know that our government is doing something to help comfort people.
Sure, I support the American government, whatever it wants to do. They want to attack Osama bin Laden, I say, do it to it, Uncle Sam, kick ass. I kick Osama bin Laden's ass too. Every day in my bathroom, I take a picture of him, I put a bullseye target on it, I put it in the toilet, I sit down and I do my own form of, how you say, I call it biological warfare.
You know what? You really are a good American.
Thank you. Tell your friends. Tell all your friends. All the time. Always. Email it. Skywrite it. Tell them all. Tell them I love this country. Please tell them I love this country. All right.
Oh, thank you so much, Mofaz.
No problem.
You know what? As a woman of color, I can really sympathize with what you're going through. But at the same time, I have to believe that deep down inside, people are really good.
Aside from Jerry Falwell, I agree.
Well, all I can say is amen to that.
Please, no, I'm not religious. No, please. Please go. Please go.
You don't feel blue, you don't feel sad, you don't feel depressed, upset, or even slightly mad. Cause you had a chat with an even sadder cat, the depressed patriotic Persian tow truck man. I love this country! I love it!
Next time, check the thingy so the car doesn't explode on the road while we're driving it.
Well, maybe next time you should start to act like my wife and not my mother.
That is a terrible thing to say to somebody you just married. You know, you have really changed.
I'll tell you who's changed. My wife has changed. When I first married her, she looked like pop singer Shakira. Now she looks like a pot-bellied pig with hummus breath and a beer gut.
If you are blue, if you are sad, if you're depressed, upset, or unbelievably mad, you'll get a big lift when you're talking with the depressed Persian tow truck man who just picked up a young couple who think their marriage is in trouble, but they don't know they're sitting next to someone who's married to a pot-bellied pig with hummus breath and a beer gut.
Do you think we could talk about this another time, Terry? I'm sure the tow truck guy doesn't want to hear all about our problems.
Oh, please. If I had your problems, I would be wearing a party hat, jumping up and down naked and wagging my, hello.
You've been married a long time?
Let me put it to you this way. My marriage can be measured in dog years. Every year feels like 7, and my wife is a dog.
I mean, do you love her?
Yes. If you define love as vomiting every time I see her step out of the shower. Her pubic hair comes all the way up her stomach, wraps around the side, and joins the hair coming up out of the back. It is like, how you say, a diaper of black crabgrass.
She sounds terrible.
To be fair, I am no Mexican fiesta myself. I smoke too much, all the time, always. I smoke when I sleep, I smoke when I eat, I smoke when I brush my teeth. My breath smells worse than, how you say, Christina Aguilera's Hala Hala!
Yeah, I quit smoking for Terry.
Good for you. I don't take care of myself ever, never, always. My toenails now look like eagle talons. And when I have nightmares, which is always, they claw through the sheets and hack through them like a combine going through a cornfield. My areolas are the size of Little Caesar's pizzas. And my testicles do not hang side to side. They hang front to back. And when I walk, it sounds like this, click-clack.
Well, Tony has a beautiful body. I guess The only thing really bad about him is he does snore pretty loud.
Oh, well, not as loud as my wife. When she lays on her back, it is like a Wolverine in a sports bra.
Really, I love you so much, and I'm sorry that I snapped at you earlier.
Oh, God, it's okay. It's okay. I love you too, and if it's possible, I think I love you more than that guy hates his wife.
So that is what kissing looks like. Kiss again. Touch her. Hello?
You don't feel blue, you don't feel sad, you don't feel depressed, upset, or even slightly mad. Cause you had a chat with an even sadder cat, the depressed Persian tow truck man who took his eyes off the road to see what a kiss looked like.
This is the worst Mother's Day I've ever had. My mother went to my sister's place in New Hampshire, and now I have to spend Mother's Day with my mother-in-law. When she finds out that the car broke down, I am never going to hear the end of it. My mother-in-law is the worst.
Oh, please. I call my mother-in-law my Osama bin Law. That's because she is pure evil and she has a beard.
If you are blue, if you are sad, if you're depressed, upset, or unbelievably mad, you get a big lift when you're talking with the depressed Persian tow truck man who thinks his mother is a photographer.
Maybe I didn't make it clear to you. My mother-in-law is really horrible. She criticizes everything I do.
Has she ever created a website called www.mysoninawawisanahole.com?
No, but my mother-in-law's over at our house all the time.
Mine is over at our place always. She lives with us in a studio apartment in Glendale. It's very tiny. She's a very fat woman. She can barely walk. It's like having a overstuffed walrus dragging herself around the apartment with a tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream under one flipper.
Thank God my mother-in-law doesn't live with us. She just sit around all the time and call me names. You know what her favorite one is? She loves to call me an irresponsible, lazy slob.
That would be a compliment coming from my mother-in-law. She told me the only way I could put food on the table was to cut myself up into little meat squares. Cook that over a fire made from my own ass hair. And that was her toast at our wedding reception.
Yeah, but does she undermine you in front of your own children?
Always. I have 9 kids. They all look exactly like me. Even the girl, which is bad. My mother-in-law, she lies to them. She says, he cannot be your papa. He shoots blanks from his,
Mother-in-laws are the worst. I can't stand anything about my mother-in-law. It's gotten to the point where I can't even look at her. She looks like a Rosie O'Donnell.
Okay, wrap your mind around this, cowboy. Picture the worst, ugly bulldog you can imagine with the most pronounced underbite you've ever seen. Put that head on the body of John Goodman. Cover that body in molds the size of sand dollars. Shove that in a tube top and say hello to my mother-in-law.
You know what? I got you beat. At the hotel, right before our wedding, I accidentally walked in on my mother-in-law and she was wearing only her bra and panties.
Okay, I'm about to leave you in the dust. One time I walked in on my mother-in-law. She was in the bathtub, stuffed into it with dirty water sloshing all over her walrus-like body. She looked at me. I say, excuse me. She says, excuse me. Lifts up one giant ham hock of a leg. Lets out the longest, wettest fart I've ever heard. I had time to go to work, put in a 10-hour day, get stuck in traffic, go to a movie, shave, come home, go to sleep, take a 2-day vacation to San Diego, And when I came home, she was still farting.
If I saw that, I think I would start drinking.
I drink all the time, always. I'm drunk right now. One time I came home drunk because I have to make love to my wife. That's the only way I can get through the process. I put my hella inside of her hella. Turns out it was my mother-in-law's hella.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Don't have to tell me about it. I think about it all the time. Her face as she climaxes. Even now, I look at you and I see my mother-in-law getting off. Oh,
Do me more fast.
You don't feel blue, you don't feel sad, you don't feel depressed, upset, or even slightly mad. Cause you had a chat with an even sadder cat, the depressed Persian tow truck man who can't get the image of his bearded mother-in-law out of his head, which is slowly driving him insane.
happy freaking Mother's Day!
You hear about that kid in the news? He gets through airport security with a knife and some box cutters, but I have to dump out my entire purse and have my tampons confiscated as weapons. Explain that one to me.
Oh, please. They took your tampons? They took my everything except my body hair and BVDs.
If you are blue, if you are sad, if you're depressed, upset, or unbelievably mad, you get a big lift when you're talking with the depressed Persian tow truck man who is only allowed to fly on a plane if he has everything taken away from him except his tighty-whitey.
That's body hair? I just thought you were wearing a fur jacket. Well, anyways, I'm sorry they took your everything.
Oh, they did not get my everything, though. Hella. I'm sorry I cannot offer you one. I would have been able to give you one, too, if I hadn't trimmed the hair around my... hella.
Well, that's very clever of you, but I don't see why I should have to be that clever. Look at me. I'm a housewife. Now, how many housewives actually pose a threat to this country?
My housewife, always. She was supposed to be in your seat, but security would not let her on the plane because when they took off her shoes, her toenails looked like 10 yellow box cutters.
Well, I feel for your wife.
Oh, please, you do not want to feel my wife. Her skin is like a shark. Smooth one way, razor blades the other.
That's disgusting.
Oh, that is nothing. When security ran the metal detector over the rolls of fat on her belly, they found $2,000 in pennies. Plus a TV guide from 1997 with Dharma and Greg on the cover.
Please, stop. And for God's sake, would you maybe cover up all that Wookiee hair with a blanket?
Okay. That better? You know, a lot of people like chest hair. A lot of people, they think that I'm like a slightly less hairy Robin Williams.
I don't want to hear anymore. You're making me sick.
You know, you sound like someone I know right now. If you had a chin beard and were gnawing on a leg of lamb, you could be my daughter Debbie. Boom. Oh, I probably should not say boom. Hello?
I have a daughter, Debbie.
Is she obese and violent?
No.
Is she stupid and a liar?
No.
Is she cross-eyed and judgmental?
No.
Does her mustache meet her sideburn?
No.
Different Debbie.
Look, I hope you're not offended, but I'm just going to turn around and pretend to sleep.
That's a good idea.
Good afternoon, folks. This is your captain speaking. We will be taking off momentarily. However, there is a Middle Easterner on board, and I have officially crapped my pants.
it always is. I feel as out of place as how you say, hella, a funny joke in Jay Leno's monologue.
Please turn off all your cell phones and buckle your seatbelts.
Excuse me, sister. I just had a sausage McMuffin and now it wants to take a swim. I have to go to the bathroom, always.
He's moving!
What are you talking about?
You don't feel blue, you don't feel sad, you don't feel depressed, upset, or even slightly mad. Cause you had a chat with an even sadder cat, the depressed Persian tow truck man who just wanted to unload a sausage McMuffin but is now on his way to a federal penitentiary in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
I hate this country. My car broke down and nobody would help me. I mean, America stinks. Every day I'm harassed by this government. They search my turban, they search my beard. Whatever happened to civil liberties?
Oh, please. If you got nothing to hide, I say bring it on. I'm totally clean. If Uncle Sam wants to, he can stick a listening device right up my, hello.
If you are blue, if you are sad, if you're depressed, upset, or unbelievably mad, you'll get a big lift when you're talking with the depressed Persian tow truck man who was okay with a wiretap up his halala. Where all I find is leftover hummus and cigarette juice.
I can't believe you're serious. You think it's okay for the government to spy on us?
Always. Yes, especially the ones that look like you, little Osama. I mean, come on. When you stepped up into my truck, I was so scared I peed a little.
Did you know after my wife called her mother in Afghanistan to wish her a happy birthday, our phone was bugged?
Did you know after my wife took a 10-minute nap on our bed was bugged?
Really?
Well, she has crabs.
That happens. But are you listening to me? My wife was arrested and she's not a terrorist.
That's what every Tom, Dick, and Mohammed says. But can I let you in on a little something?
Yes.
My wife actually is a terrorist.
He just admitted his wife is a terrorist. We got him.
She terrorizes me with her morning breath. It is like a combination of, how you say, hello, Funyuns and a dead mouse.
Stand down.
And I'll tell you something more. If the government wants to look for bombs, they should come to my house. Bombs are made there always.
You hear that? Make sure your gun's loaded.
Every night, after a dinner of hummus loaf stuffed with garlic powder, and fried garlic, my mother-in-law waddles. She's a big woman. She waddles, one hip hitting one side of the hallway to the other, the pictures falling down. She waddles into our only bathroom, and then she detonates her own personal dirty bomb. Nothing can survive that. The paint come off the walls. On the upside down, we have no roaches in the house. We have no roaches in the neighborhood. Glendale, the entire city of Glendale is roach-free because of my government.
Stand down.
But do you really want the government to come into your home and look through all of your personal things?
If the government was smart, they would stay away from my home because of all the anthrax, sarin gas, and smallpox.
What? Those are lethal nerve agents.
Those are also just the nicknames I have for my kids. Every night I come home, anthrax gets on all fours behind me, kneels down. Then my other son, sarin gas, pushes me over onto the ground. And then my youngest, little smallpox, grabs my wallet, runs off to 7-Eleven and buys beer, Jugs magazine, and Slim Jims.
This guy is a waste of our time.
This morning, I rented a small single-engine plane.
This could be something. All units prepare to move in on my count.
I am going to fill that plane up with gasoline.
Get into position.
And I am going to fly that plane straight into...
Go!
My wife's big fat... Hella! That's what I'm going to do, because, you know, it's her hella is so big. It's bigger than how you say, the hella of Monique and the hella of Mariah Carey combined.
Oh, there's a pretty big hella!
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely...
Look out!
the FBI, thank God. Please, take me to jail. Because making love to my wife is worse and more violent than any prison rape I can imagine. Please, take me.
You don't feel blue, you don't feel sad, you don't feel depressed, upset, or even slightly mad. Cause you had a chat with an even sadder cat. The depressed Persian tow truck man who just cost taxpayers $500,000 in FBI manpower when all he's guilty of is trying to get his wife to acknowledge her weight problem by flying a single-engine plane right over big fat ass.
Anybody got any more jokes? Stewie? Anything funny? No? Brian? Meg? Chris? No? All right. See you, folks.